What if I told you that somewhere deep in our oceans lives a creature that seems impossible? A creature so strange that for centuries sailors thought it was a sea monster. It looks like it came from another planet, yet it's as real as the water we swim in. It's flat, massive, and drifts like a lost moon beneath the sunlit waves. Some call it weird, others call it ugly, but the truth is, it's one of the ocean's greatest survivors. This is the story of the Mola Mola, or as many know it, the ocean sunfish. And by the end of this video, you'll see that this strange fish isn't just a curiosity. It's proof that nature never stops surprising us. At first glance, the Mola Mola doesn't look like it belongs to this world. Imagine a fish that forgot to finish growing, a body that's round, a face that seems unsure, and fins that flap like wings instead of propelling it forward. It has no tail, just a flat end that looks like someone sliced it off. Yet this so-called unfinished fish can weigh more than 2,000 kilograms and stretch over 10 feet from fin to fin. That's heavier than a car and taller than most humans. It moves slowly, almost lazily, gliding just beneath the surface as sunlight filters down. Seeing one in the wild is like spotting a gentle ghost of the sea, silent, peaceful, and ancient. Would you call this creature beautiful or bizarre? But how did such a strange creature come to exist? Millions of years ago, its ancestors were regular fish with tails and normal shapes. Then, over time, evolution took a wild turn. It removed the tail entirely, flattened the body, and somehow made it work. Nature doesn't usually take risks like that. Most creatures that change too much don't make it. But the Mola Mola did. It didn't just survive. It became one of the ocean's most successful oddities. Instead of fast swimming, it learned to drift with the currents, using its huge fins to move gracefully through the water. It doesn't fight against the ocean. It flows with it. There's something quietly powerful about that idea, isn't there? Maybe there's a lesson hidden in this strange swimmer. Sometimes survival isn't about speed or strength. It's about moving with life instead of against it. But that leads us to a question. How can a fish this slow, this defenseless, survive in a world full of predators? The answer lies in its incredible design. The Mola Mola's skin is thicker than sandpaper, up to 3 inches deep. It's so tough that even sharks often give up after a single bite. Its body is also filled with dense tissue that makes it hard to injure, even for large predators. So while most fish survive through speed or camouflage, the Mola Mola's secret weapon is its patience and durability. It doesn't panic, it doesn't run, it simply drifts on, knowing that very few creatures would dare to challenge it. That's nature's quiet form of strength. And if you think its body is strange, wait until you hear what it eats. The Mola Mola's favorite food is jellyfish. Yes, those see-through, wobbly creatures made almost entirely of water. Eating jellyfish might sound like a bad idea, since they offer very little energy. But the Mola Mola makes it work by eating a lot of them, hundreds every single day. It moves slowly through the water, swallowing jellyfish whole like a living vacuum cleaner. Scientists have also discovered that it doesn't just eat jellyfish. It sometimes eats small fish, plankton, squid, and even bits of algae. It's like a slow, drifting recycler, cleaning up what others ignore. Think about that for a moment. The creature that looks the most useless is actually playing a vital role in keeping the ocean balanced. Without it, jellyfish populations could explode, disturbing the food chain. The Mola Mola, strange as it looks, is a quiet protector of the sea. That's why every creature, no matter how weird, has a purpose. If you believe nature deserves to keep all its wonders alive, take a second right now to hit the like button. Every bit of awareness helps us protect what we still barely understand. Now let's move from its diet to something even more fascinating, its daily routine. The Mola Mola loves sunlight. It often drifts near the surface on its side, warming its massive body after deep dives into the cold, dark ocean below. Scientists call this behavior sunbathing. It's not laziness, it's survival. Down in the deep, temperatures drop sharply, and after hunting, the Mola Mola returns to the surface to recharge. Sometimes seabirds land right on its back, pecking off parasites that cling to its skin. Two very different species, helping each other in the middle of the sea. It's one of those small, perfect moments in nature that remind us how connected life really is. If you lived in the ocean, wouldn't you take a moment to float like that? Warm, calm, and free. But while the ocean has protected this fish for millions of years, the world around it is changing fast. Humans have become its biggest threat. Every year, thousands of Mola Molas get trapped in fishing nets meant for other fish. Many die after swallowing plastic bags that look like jellyfish. Imagine that, a gentle, harmless creature dying from something we created and threw away. They've survived for 45 million years through natural dangers, but can they survive our carelessness? It's a heartbreaking thought. Every plastic bag that drifts into the sea becomes a deadly trap for something as innocent as this. There's still hope, though. Every single person can make a difference. Each time you refuse a plastic straw, each time you recycle or join a cleanup, you're saving lives. Lives like the Mola Molas. Pause this video for a second and promise yourself something simple. No more plastic waste in the ocean. It might sound small, but the ocean hears every promise. And right now, this gentle giant needs us more than ever. And if you think we've uncovered everything about this creature, you're mistaken. Even today, scientists admit they still know so little about the Mola Mola. It's one of the least understood fish on Earth. We don't know exactly where they give birth or how far they travel. Some have been tracked moving thousands of miles across the open ocean, only to disappear into the depths for months. Then they return again, like ghosts of the sea. The deeper we study them, the more mysterious they become. One of their greatest mysteries lies in their babies. A baby Mola Mola is no larger than a fingernail when it's born, tiny, spiky, and completely different from the adult form. Yet that minuscule creature grows into a giant weighing more than 2 tons. How can something so small grow into something so massive? Scientists still can't fully explain it. It's one of nature's most astonishing transformations, proof that even the smallest life can hold unimaginable potential. Perhaps the ocean likes keeping a few secrets to itself, just to remind us how much we still don't know. So what is the real truth about the Mola Mola? It's not a monster, it's not a mistake, it's a masterpiece of evolution. It's a creature that breaks every rule, yet somehow fits perfectly into the world it inhabits. When you look at it, you might see something strange or even clumsy, but look closer and you'll see the reflection of the ocean itself. Calm, deep, mysterious, and endlessly resilient. Maybe the Mola Mola seems odd to us because it refuses to fit our definition of what's normal. But isn't that what makes it beautiful? The Mola Mola is a reminder that life's wonders often appear in the most unexpected forms. If you've made it this far, ask yourself this. When was the last time you stopped and truly looked at something different without judging it? The Mola Mola doesn't care if it looks strange. It doesn't care if others swim faster. It simply lives the way it was meant to, drifting, surviving, and trusting the ocean to guide it. Maybe that's what we should all do sometimes. Stop fighting the currents and learn to float for a while. The truth about the Mola Mola isn't just about a fish. It's about balance, patience, and quiet strength. It's about the idea that survival isn't only for the strongest, it's for those who adapt, who stay calm, and who trust their place in the world. This fish doesn't roar or race, yet it's still here, thriving in the vast blue while countless others have vanished. Isn't that something worth admiring? The ocean still hides countless secrets, and the Mola Mola is just one of them. Somewhere out there, right now, one of these giants is gliding slowly through the waves, basking under the sun, doing exactly what it has done for millions of years, just being. It doesn't need attention, it doesn't seek power. It simply exists, and that's enough. So the next time you look at the sea, remember this story. Remember that beneath those waves lives a creature that has defied expectations, broken every rule, and survived simply by being itself. Maybe that's the lesson we all need, to embrace who we are, no matter how different we look, move, or feel. If this story amazed you, don't let it end here. Subscribe right now, because the ocean still has stories stranger and more beautiful than this one. And in the next episode, we'll uncover a creature even more mysterious, one that can regrow its entire body. You won't want to miss it.